Hey, what up, y'all? It's Truthfully for Ego Trip. You already know how we do when we do these connections, helping you making matches or finding matches based on common experiences or viewpoints of those common experiences. Now, up next on the trip, why if you feel that you're ugly, Biggie and Spragga Benz could assist you with getting over that. Chill, you already know what it is, man. We think we poppin' Islam. We thinking Mr Lacario poppin' Islam. Word.
My finding the perfect match is like God body. My finding the
Alright, y'all, once again, welcome back to the trip. Man, you already know how we do this, so let's do this. About a week ago, we started watching these, well, let's backtrack. If you're a YouTube fan, you know that based on previous views that you made or certain topics that you may watch a video on, the algorithm will pick that up and bring things to your timeline that really not there, that you, in your background as a viewer or experience that you have. So when we see new things pop up on our timeline, it might be based on something else. We might view it, right? Mr Lacario pop up on our radar about a week ago, and you think that, damn, this dude got some valid points he's making about the dating game and what to do and helping guys out, you know. So as we started watching, we started, you know, getting interested, and it's confirming a lot for us, because personally, myself, I think like him on a certain level from birth. You know what I mean? We've been had those experiences with women and things like that, so it's no problem to us, but reconfirming things kept us watching. So let's break down what we saw and what came after. So if you're not familiar with who Mr Lacario is, I guess he's somewhat of a life coach or a dating coach for guys on how to pick up women, or some kind of a pickup artist advisor, I guess. Watching his videos kind of led us into some kind of I guess disagreement with what's this guy named Alpha Male Specialist or something like that, right? But it wasn't a disagreement from on Mr. Lacario's part. It was a disagreement from the Alpha Male part, where he's saying that some of this confidence building that Lacario is putting out there is kind of a fraud, because that don't actually work, which some cases is right, but he's not all the way right. Neither one of them. But on anything, on any level, you still gotta practice. Michael Jordan had to practice. LeBron James gotta practice. Allen Iverson didn't, and he ain't getting no damn ring. So here we go with this, right? The Alpha Male Specialist was saying something like, you know, some people was dealt a bad hand in life, and we gotta keep it real with them. As far as if you think you're a good-looking person, you're cut from that cloth, and people love you for your looks, or you have charisma and charm and the whole package to go with how it is to attract people. He was saying that, you know, some people is dealt a bad hand, and you gotta be real with them. They have to build up their worth, their value, they physical appearance and things like that. Yes, good. However, that don't guarantee anything. You could take that from Bill Cosby, R. Kelly, Harvey Weinstein, and not just going to the extreme, but a bunch of people with money. Money don't make you a non-lame, and that don't mean you should take Biggie for example, right? He had a sense of humor before his fame, before all his money. He had a sense of value to himself that bring out his confidence, and that in turn would make chicks come holler at him and not the way around. So for me personally, I've definitely dealt with times where, even though I felt like I was born with it, that I felt like I wasn't beautiful, or I felt insecure about certain things, or whatever circumstances I have or status in life that I have would break me down to not say, anything to anybody. So what held me back or bring me back to the game is always remembering that, I was born with this shit. I initiated sex at 7 years old, bagging bitches starting at 7, 8, 9 years old, 12 years old, going through it. I always remember that shit. So it always kept me confident and going back to my original state. However, as Biggie said, there isn't a ever to your dark side or your ugly. There's an upside to it. The upside is, if you weren't born with it, or you feel like you're not the typical beautiful person, there's development that can be made to accomplish the confidence or the self-worth that you would value, because it would help you get over that and get into the game, right? What makes me say that is, if you could exude so much confidence that a hot girl or a hot guy, if you're a woman, they could come up to you and you turning them down for more than the reason that you would take them on is their character don't match up to their looks. So that you'll see something else where you'll turn them down, and you might develop confidence, but that not say necessarily that you have to break somebody down to build your own confidence, because you have to feel beautiful within to even accomplish getting someone else to believe what you believe. So saying somebody just gotta build up and get their shit together and they'll attract more people like that don't mean shit. It doesn't. That's just the bottom line to that shit. You will have to exude confidence even when you're in a fucking wheelchair. That don't mean nothing. So if you hate on somebody ever being able to fulfill their dream, you hate it on Barack, you hate it on your fucking self, because you might be a piece of shit to somebody and you might end up getting them later on, like, as I have, and I'm sure a lot of the guys that actually interact with women, or a lot of the women that actually interact with guys that they think is hot, it's vice versa. It's all the same thing to everybody. You understand what I'm saying? You have to be exuding confidence that you're able to do the things that you dream of, and not just fall back on, oh, I can't really accomplish that because I wasn't born with it. That's stupid. That being said, we went looking for the rebuttal from Mr. Lacario, and we wasn't sure if he found it, but however, we found a video where he was kind of addressing the topic of a girl going off on ugly guys and saying ugly guys shouldn't approach a dime piece. If you're a 5 or a 4 or 3, you should only speak to a 5 or 4 or 3 or a 6 if you're a 6 or a 7 if you're. That don't make any kind of sense whatsoever, because automatically this girl think that she's beautiful, and she might not be to some guys, right? Even if we're beautiful or not, she might not be to some guys, and obviously she isn't inside, because why would you take time out to even tear somebody down so you could feel better about yourself not being hollered at? That's not a hot girl you would want around anyway, because that would be a girl that puts you on the stand like a Bill Cosby, or puts you on doing shit, dumb shit like R. Kelly or one of these niggas. You understand what I'm saying? Or telling her she gotta suck her shit for getting a job, which you don't have to, because you're exuding confidence if you build that. So when you come back to the fact of how you do get to that level is your actual confidence. So the Biggie song, what was it? One More Chance, or whatever the case that you mentioned, being black and ugly as ever. However, I say stay Gucci down to the socks. It's not actually about the Gucci, but it's feeling good in the Gucci, because there's plenty of guys or people that could buy Gucci that can get with you, right? So you fast forward to the Spragga Benz song, them not, oh, she not ready, or what, not ready yet, what, right? And he's saying, telling a girl that other people that's hating, all the girls that's hating are not ready for it. So that means even a beautiful woman that you would put up on a pedestal is having problems with other people and having problems in life in general. So fall back on feeling less confidence because you're fat or whatever, or this the case. Nah, don't listen to these, and particularly the ones that are telling you that you ain't shit and you ain't never gonna be shit. They ain't shit for telling you that you ain't never gonna be shit. You might not be shit now, but you just working on your physical and your financial status ain't gonna do a fucking thing for you if you don't exude that value that you seek. If you seek valuable girls, if you're a guy, or you seek valuable men, if you're a woman, it should come from you first. So don't listen to these niggas that's saying that it can't work, because guess what? You're looking at New York City right now, and New York City have a problem with parking, right? Within this city, there's smart cars that's getting around that's perfect for the city. So it's not a Benz, it's not a Lexus, it's not a Rolls Royce, it's not a Wraith, it's not a Phantom. It's good for the city, and you can't tell us that our city is not beautiful. Peace. Oh guys, be sure to check out Mr Lacario. Be sure to check out the Alpha Male Specialist, because both of those guys make sense, and you should have coaches in your life that, you know, reconfirming things for you regardless of your status and how you feel, that you're what level you're on. Still, even Michael Jordan's still gonna go out there even after retirement and practice, right? That's the game we love, and that's the game that we love, right? Peace. 1,000,000 to 1 shot that I was born, that my pops, other than my mother, didn't conceive me. A bitch can't tell me shit about nothing and break my confidence, you pimp. That's called a peasant.
Yes. You understand? So, in a TV business, a girl come push up in your face. Hey! 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 From a girl, come hype up for you, machine already, yes. Tell a girl up for you because you're delicate. You are not the type, make somebody do a shelly get. Reach to the sky, yeah, you think about your celibate. Girl, come hype up for you, machine already, yes. Tell a girl up for you because you're delicate. You are not the type, make somebody do a shelly.
But I'll be damned, it works.